Hello from Arizona as you're watching the Tucson Roadrunners and the Ontario Reign, and you're watching Post to Post.
Hello and welcome to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. Actually have something pretty important to talk to you guys about.
Very important.
Kind of an untypical video from us, but it is something that we definitely want to raise some awareness to because it actually hits a bit close to home for us.
Very close.
So if you want to take it away here and explain what this is all about.
Alrighty. As most of you would know, the North American viewers at least, in both Canada and the United States, the Kraft Food Company runs a promotion called Hockeyville, where communities all across Canada and the U.S. in two separate contests nominate their local arenas. There's a process of the nomination has to have a video and a story behind it. And eventually, the producers whittled down the number of arenas to 4 in each country. And that's now happened, and the final vote starts right now for the next little more than a day, like about a day and a half or 24 plus 8 hours, whatever it is. It's 32 hours, something like that. Voting is open for Kraft Hockeyville in Canada. I'm not sure how it's happening in the States. As you might remember, a couple of years ago, Summerside PEI was the host of the big game that was won by O'Leary in Kraft Hockeyville in 2017, was it?
Yeah, I think it was 2017. Heck yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations to them. And guess what? We're back. There's another Atlantic Canadian arena in Kraft Hockeyville this year as one of the finalists. The others are St. Polycarp, Quebec, Rich Valley, Alberta, and Wilkie, Saskatchewan. And we're here because we have a great attachment to the 4th and the best arena in the bunch, Renews, the Tom Donovan Arena in Renews, New Brunswick, which is literally just a stone's throw from where we spent decades of our lives and where you played a lot of hockey yourself. The Renews Tom Donovan Arena is up for Kraft Hockeyville this year, and we're going to do what we can to try to raise awareness. If you have an affinity with St. Polycarp or Rich Valley or Wilkie, by all means support your local arena to try to get it to win Kraft Hockeyville.
Yeah, nothing against them.
Nothing against them. I'm sure they're great arenas, and they got a great story too. But if you're living in an area that doesn't have a local arena that's in the hunt, and you want to get online to krafthockeyville.ca and throw a vote to Renews New Brunswick, we would love that to happen.
That would be awesome.
From the Post-to-Post community.
This hits close to home. I played hockey in that arena growing up. I was in tournaments in that arena growing up. I played baseball and softball outside of that arena growing up. It is literally a stone's throw from the town that I grew up in.
And I was on a men's softball team for a couple of years, and I played down there myself.
There you go.
So there we go. We have a great connection with Renews. It's from our local area. We were from Doketown, and Renews is the next arena downriver towards Miramichi. It's known quite widely as a very cold arena.
Yes, very cold.
Very cold. I have some endorsements I'd like to share, if I might. This comes from an NHL player, is a proud New Brunswicker. It's extremely humbling to see what the small community of Renews has done to get the top 4 of Kraft Hockeyville 2019, beginning with the memory of Thomas Dunn. And this is a special extra piece of the Renews story. Thomas Dunn, at the age of 14 last June, was tragically killed in a dirt bike accident. And he was a very avid sports fan, a hockey player, and he was a really talented kid. And his loss was really hard felt in the community. And the Renews community is dedicating this push for Hockeyville's victory to the memory of Thomas Dunn.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's great. So anyway, this NHL player goes on to say, the Tom Donovan Arena played a piece in my childhood hockey career, playing from Pee-wee through midget hockey against Miramichi. Most of my memories of the arena were cold, really cold. For the community of Central New Brunswick to Miramichi, the money that is associated with Kraft Hockeyville will go such a long way in maintaining the necessities of the arena. It's tough to put into words the thoughts of what the funding could achieve. It's an arena that's rich in history and hopefully can be the beginning for other kids like Thomas Dunn to find their passion and love for the game of hockey. Jake Allen.
Exactly, yeah. Jake Allen, my favorite player in the NHL. So
boom. He played a lot of games in there too, just like you did.
Exactly. So this is pretty important to us. If you don't want to vote, that's okay. That's no problem. But we don't usually ask for anything. I don't know if we've ever technically asked for anything.
I don't think so.
But if you have a couple seconds and you don't mind going to the website to vote for Renews, we'd like to ask for you to do that and go vote. But
that'd be great.
No pressure. You don't have to.
Yeah, there's other NHL players as well. Brad Malone, who now plays for Edmonton, but of
Yes.
course is from Miramichi. He would have played probably a gazillion games in Renews. And Brad Marchand has also endorsed Renews for his pick and encouraging his fans to support the Renews effort for Craft Hockeyville as well.
Boom.
So there's Twitter, there's hashtags, and we can maybe, I don't know, when you produce this and get it online, you could perhaps link to a few of those things. But it's a big buzz in the community, and you have to know Renews. Renews is not a town like most people think, with a main street and a bank and a couple of corners and a concentration of businesses. Renews is a very widespread community, and the arena is not just a local arena. It's the center of gravity for the whole community.
Yeah, it is. Like, seriously, that's a very good way to describe it.
Yeah, the arena, and in the summertime, it's used as well for things. They have they have fairs and they have all kinds of, like in the summer, baseball and softball going on. Mm-hmm. And there's the Renews Rec Center, which is located right near the arena. And those two things really keep the community together, because it's very much a lot of rural roads with widely spaced houses. It's not a town as much as it's a community of people. So
exactly. The winning city gets money towards renovations or a new arena or something. Basically, it's gonna be a life-changing event for the entire community.
It's going to be fantastic.
Whoever wins, it's going to be great for the town. And even if another town wins other than Renews, that's totally fine. The money's going to such good things. So.
And it's $250,000.
It is. It's a lot of money.
Not just a little bit of money.
It's a lot of money.
$250,000. And even by getting into the Final Four, Renews has already won $25,000.
Nice. Good
so
for
that's
them.
a great thing. But it's a super story. We'd love to see Renews. It's going to be announced tomorrow night. If you're watching this on Friday when it releases, you're going to see the announcement tomorrow night in Canada on Hockey Night in Canada. The voting closes at 8:30 Eastern Time, I believe, which would be 9:30 our time. And it starts at noon Eastern on Friday, which is today, if you're watching this video right after release. And please vote. I think you can vote an unlimited number of times, but you can only vote once per email address that you register on the site.
Okay.
So that's to prevent people from just going clicky crazy.
Exactly.
Which makes sense.
And I'll put a link down below, either in the description or as a pinned comment or something, linking you to where you can vote. So, I think that's pretty much everything.
That is.
If you guys could do us a favor and help us out, help us help them out, that would be awesome. We really appreciate your support, so thank you so much. Hope you're watching lots of hockey in general, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios.